Hey everyone, it is Friday, August 31st. I wasn't there wasn't an update for the World Martial Arts Tournament today, and so I was like scrambling on what to do. But luckily, I woke up and then they just announced the whole new Series 5 stuff. So good luck, good for me, right? So the whole theory, not theory, series is based on Shenron's wishes, which I think is really cool. That's the new block they call it, and it has a whole new kind of leader card. You don't awaken, but instead you wish, and I guess you wish by putting 7 Dragon Balls into your drop area, and then you flip your card over, which seems really neat. Let's see. So here, you should watch this trailer first. I'll have it in the description. It kind of goes over some of the cards and stuff, but so that's really cool. Um, it looks like here I'm going to where are the new things say updated. All right, so that's been updated. Products. Oh, there's a blue and black star deck. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, so let's just go to. I can't really open in new tabs. I hate that about this website. That's the only thing I don't like. But so here they have like this kind of design concept. I'd also recommend reading this. Essentially, make a series new block, but I don't think they. So it's the new block is Shenron Lair. You know how we had the Overrealm block before. I don't think it like changes. Like they're not like they're probably setting up for set rotation, block rotation, but they're not doing it right now. So that's cool. Let's see. Star decks are coming out first November 2nd. Booster packs will come out a week later, and then like 2 weeks later, they'll have a gift box, which I have no idea what that means. But they write about how just the game speed has changed since set one, and just essentially how Western card game players kind of ruin their game. So they're thinking more about that, and so one of their goals in Series 5 is to return the game speed to a more appropriate level without playing any restriction on existing cards. And something else they say is like they want to like change the game speed without like super punishing aggro. They respect that aggro is a playstyle and that people like aggro, and so they don't want to just like completely shift it to completely control. So I think I've said this before, like one of the cool things I like about Bandai is that despite if they actually succeed or not, there definitely is a lot of heart and thought put into their card game. That's the main thing that I always come back and see. It's not like they're just printing cards to make money. It seems like they listen to the community and they're trying their best. That's how it feels, and that at least, even if it doesn't work out, at least to me it feels like, oh, it didn't work out, and that's hard because it's balancing a card game isn't super easy. So, anyways, not sponsored. The yeah, so aggro decks, we're trying series. Okay, rebalance old ones and then designing 6 to do the same thing. So the other thing is they talked about interactivity. And they've kind of talked about how originally, they didn't like a super large amount of interactivity because kind of slows down the game, and then they like the idea of fierce and fast, but it may have gone out of hand. And it can also hurt new players, which I totally agree with. If you play against a new player and you play Cold Bloodlust, they're like, the heck is that? Like, I've never seen that card before. What does it do? And then you have to sit down and talk about it. But they do want some more interactivity, and they gave some examples of some like card effects that's going to happen. So like active main for 2 energy, your opponent has 4 or more battle cards in play. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less, ignoring barrier and KO them. So that looks like a Zeno that is more reasonable, which I super like. If depending on the size of the body it's on. But you get to blow up your opponent's field, but your opponent can play around it by not playing more than 4. If they play only 3 battle cards, then they can play around this, right? And then it's only energy cost 4 or less. We'll see if this is powerful or not, but this seems like it has the potential to kind of replace Zeno. And I know a lot of people have been looking for alternatives to Zeno because it's kind of, it feels bad to play. And then there's also this other one, active main 2, place this card in your drop area. If your opponent places a card using energy during a skill this turn, choose one of your opponent's energy and place it into the owner's drop area. So this like completely destroys SS3 in a sense, because this allows you to energy lock them for 2, right? So this is 100% a counter SS3. Because it's not like what they currently... because they place an energy with their skill. And you can repeatedly do 1. But you have to place this card in the drop area and stuff. So it's balanced, but it allows you to control energy against ramp, essentially. And so I think they said like all these... these aren't active cards per se, but attaching costs to the activation of these effects, players will be forced to take risks instead of simply resolving effects without interference. And I think effects with costs are kind of necessary. Like the original, like the style chain was really abusive because it was just for free. And I think a lot of abilities right now, if you attach costs to abilities, the game will slow down. The only thing I can see with that is that hopefully all these new cards that have costs come out, and then people are like, man, these cards are, cost-wise are really expensive. I'm just going to play my old cards and they beat them, and the other cards are too slow because they have costs. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but that is cool. And then also there's these Wish Leader cards. They had something else where they talked about another card effect. Okay, yeah, that's here it is. And they thought of some new defensive card effects. Essentially, everyone gets a Vegito. During your opponent's turn, if your leader card is blank color and this card is in rest mode, your opponent's cards can attack leader cards, and this card gets minus 5k power. I think this is... Vegito is kind of broken right now. Once you get him out, it's really hard to take him over by, traditional means. And so this seems like a little bit more fair, especially if it doesn't have barrier. But we will see how that works. It's kind of like a reverse blocker. But... Vegito is really good, so if we have like a mini Vegito, I'm guessing it will be like alright. And then yes, these Wish Leaders. These cards, I think there's a whole article with these too. But up until now, leaders cards have awakened skills in low life, but instead there's a new skill that allows you to flip your leader card over by having 7 Dragon Balls in your drop area. By summoning Shenon, you get to choose a sweet or powerful effect to activate once per turn. One of them is incredibly strong, but once you do it, the wish will vanish. Unlike previous leaders, blah, blah, blah. So I think I'll go into this one in specifics. Let's see. Adding deck types that tie each color's unique qualities to character flavors with a set. We've designed cards that better express their unique qualities of each color through flavor characters. By highlighting the strength of each color, we've made battles more strategic, blah, blah, blah. Just read this if you want. Let's go to the other thing. All right, so here's the product for it. It comes out November 9th. There are 11 super rares. All of them are special rare too, so that's annoying. 1 secret rare and then 18 rares. So let's see. I think there's why is it like this okay, little s, big S. Come on, Bandai. But September 7th, we get blue, which is over here. And then we get the red one over here. And then we get this yellow one. And then we get this green one. And then also another, dang. We have blue, black, and all the SRs coming out September 7th. So I better not have a video. And then, do they have one explaining all the cards? No? Okay. Okay, so they're these Dragon Balls cards. Man, I swear, I've seen the cards somewhere. And we can't have... They're not here, huh? Okay, give me a sec. Alright, I found them on Facebook. Thank you, Matthew Gordon. True fact, when I woke up this morning, I went to Facebook immediately and I saw these. I'm like, oh, looks like someone put a lot of effort for these, a concept that doesn't exist. And then I'm like, oh wait, these are real. All right, so this is the Dragon Ball leader, which is a really interesting leader. So this card can attack. You switch to rest mode, choose 2 Dragon Balls from your deck or life, and add them to your hand. Then shuffle your areas you look through. Being able to look through your life is really interesting, and I'm wondering. Okay, so you have to shuffle your area because, like, if you can just the ability to look at all 8 cards in your life and be like, okay, there are like crap in here. And then also saying that you get to choose from your life first. I'm not sure if that's like the best or the worst, but that's always being able to look at your life and seeing what cards are in there is really helpful. That helps your game state. So that's cool. And then when there are 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area, choose 1 Desire card in your drop area, add to your hand, then flip this card over. So here's Shenron. This card can't attack. The Dragon Balls couldn't either. Once per turn, you can draw 1 card, choose 1 Desire card in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy, and activate its active main skill. Remove 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area from the game. One of your battle cards gets plus 10k power and triple attack for duration of the turn, then flip this card over at the end of the turn. So that's neat. And so you see in the top left, it's not Awakened, it's Wish. And then there's Sorbet, who's missing his T. That's okay, I guess. One of your battle cards attacks, it gains plus 5k power for duration of the turn, then choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck or life and add to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. When there are 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area, choose 1 Desire card in your drop area, add to your hand, and flip it over. And then this is Frieza, Resurrected Emperor. So this, thematically, this card looks really cool. And it's Frieza's army. This is Frieza's army too. And Frieza Clan. I don't remember which one was for Cold Bloodlust, but the Awakened side can definitely use Cold Bloodlust. Choose 1, draw 1 card, choose 1 yellow or black Desire card from your hand with an energy cost. I don't know what these Desire cards are. They seem like they have a lot of power, but we haven't seen it yet. And then also you remove 7 Dragon Ball cards from your drop area from the game. You do so, choose a total of 2 of your opponent's battle cards and energy slips in rest mode. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, if it said like disregarding barrier, this would be really powerful, but it doesn't. This card gets plus 15k power for the duration of the turn, and then flip it over. So like that's okay. I wonder how important the tempo loss of either not untapping 2 energy or not drawing cards. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get Awakened pretty quick, but then there's Bulma. Active main, once per turn, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck and place it in your drop area, then shuffle your deck. And you don't have to do anything, so you can just keep activating that. So that's powerful. Dragon Ball. You can include as many copies with Dragon Ball in your deck as you like, as long as this total number doesn't exceed 7. And then if your leader card is Shenron, draw 1 card. So that's actually super powerful. That's like for Shenron. Is a Shenron card. Oh, so is this a Shenron card? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So that makes a lot better. So you can just draw 7 cards. Dang. Okay, that's really cool, and that's it. So every Dragon Ball in your life results into like another draw. Man, that could be really scary if like there's like 6 Dragon Balls in your life. Luckily, there's 7, so you can't. There's guaranteed that you have enough wiggle room in your life. But like, oh man, but if there's 7 and then like you don't, you take damage one time and you whiff, like you lose. That will never happen ever. But that's really funny to think about. So cool, and I'm happy this card's Shenron too. And so you can just draw cards for free on your turn, and then afterwards you can be super resurrected. So that's really cool. Hopefully that works out for everyone. I think energy is going to be a really big thing right now, and so hopefully like we don't lose a lot of tempo from not being able to untap energy with their leader, but that's okay. Everything looks really cool. So anyways, thank you Matthew Gordon for putting these up. And that's it. What do you guys think about these new cards? At the end, it looks really interesting and generates discussion, which I like. But let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.